My name is Sibli Sarah Jeane. I also be known under the name of Sarah Jeane, and I published 3 books about healing, about how to embody your higher light, your angelic self. And I'm a spiritual practitioner healer, and a master practitioner of energy medicine and angelic channel. I am an artist of light also, and I help people to be free from pain, traumas, and all kind of issues that are blocking their light and their joy of living. And I do that for many years. I have clients around the world. I work on Zoom with all my clients, and sometimes I go and work with them in person. Typical session, so people come to me sometimes with deep pains and traumas. So first I clear the energetic field. I clear layers and layers of the field, and I go deeper and deeper. So when certain layers are cleared, I can then focus on the trauma and the pain. So we locate that pain and trauma. We locate it. I look with the guides. I listen to the guide and I see in my third eye. We locate the pain and the trauma, and I ask the guides, the luminous guides, within a sacred space always, what is this about? From where does it come from? Is that ancestor? Is this family trauma? Family lineages trauma? Is this childhood trauma, past life trauma? So we locate that energy, and then I use different processes and healing modalities to clear that trauma within the body, within the field, and clearing the chakras, clearing the field, layers and layers. So sometimes traumas hide additional traumas, so there were layers to it. And sometimes the person needs a few sessions, sometimes only one session. I have clients who work with me for a year because they have been so traumatized and they have been in so much pain that they need the support, and of course their life changes completely. So people who are really dedicated to work on themselves and to look at their emotions and feelings, these are the ones that I can help the most. And also people have to be ready to receive. I cannot do anything for people who are not opening to receive. So that cross is very holy for me because it comes from my grandmother. When I was 12 years old, she gave it to me. That's why it's with me. And I'm very connected to Master Jesus. So for me, the cross represents also heaven on earth and the 4 sacred directions, the 6 sacred directions. That's what the cross represents for me. But also the presence of Master Jesus, the presence of the luminous beings. I work with all the masters of the light, the masters of the White Brotherhood. I work with Saint Germain, the angels of Violet Flame, the Divine Mother, Mary, Kuan Yin. I work with all the archangels, with the angels of the light. I work with and star beings also from the highest dimensions of light. Sibli comes from the galaxy Andromeda, from the Sibli tribe, and they work with me to bring a higher frequency on the planet. They work with other healers and light workers on Earth, so they have chosen me also to work with them. So I work with Yogananda, with Babaji, and really all of them. I bring them in constantly into my life to work with me, to be a pure and clear channel. And I see in my third eye, and I hear like people come to me and start to tell me about their issues. And then as soon as they start talking, I receive downloads of information for them. And it just happens naturally. And I already know what's going on. It's just so natural. I already know. And I don't take people's energy. I don't, absolutely not, because my heart is just filled with love and compassion. and I see their higher self. I see their higher light. Um, and so what else can I say? Yes, so I work with all these luminous beings and with Mother Earth. With I work with crystals. I do extractions, soul retrievals, past life healing, the whole thing. It's I'm born with that. It was so natural. I was, as a child, I started to hide from my parents the books that I was reading because I was already reading about Krishna and the masters, and then after they understood who I am, and they were okay. But anyway, so it just happened naturally, and even as a child, I wanted to be a nun, and I mean it didn't happen, but anyway I was always, and Master Jesus was coming into my dreams also as a child. Yes. um, and I was also painting all the time. I went to art school. I'm a graphic artist also, and I worked in the movie industry for many years, and I even working in the movie industry, I was already, taking always yoga classes, meditations my whole life. So it was just natural to me. And, or, I was already using a pendulum very early and all kind of, yes, learning about energy work, working with yoga teachers and so on. I don't know anybody who does the way I do things. I try to always raise my frequency to really work in with the highest light possible, and I bring it into me and around me and to be of service. And also I have a very pure and clear diet, no alcohol, no processed food. I don't eat meat. I bless all that I eat. I don't eat chocolate. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat all of this because it would really block my capacity to see and to hear and my capacity to help people. So I, that's my recommendation. You know, um, I know a lot about nutrition because I studied with many doctors who are also nutritionists. So I really know what works and what doesn't work. I'm super healthy. I know what to do. I know what to do. Yeah. So I help people in that way too, and I recommend certain books and my books talk about my spiritual experience because I received download and I was taken in higher dimensions of light by the angels, by luminous star beings, and I received download. And all my experiences have been always pure love consciousness. And I was embraced by the light and healed by God by that light several times in higher dimensions of light. And I share that in my books and especially also my latest book here that is called Odyssey with the Angels, A Reconciliation with Life, and my other book, 12 Doorways of Light. Yes.